Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is now Window with the one and only Sam Hyde, the Candyman, as we prepare for his fight now with Ayman Thompson. Sam, how are you doing?
Oh, laddie, I'm doing great. I'm getting ready to do what the Candyman does best, and I can't wait to do it.
Sam, as the Candyman, I thought I'd bring you some confectionery, some treats from the UK that you could try and maybe review as we do this interview. So let's start off with, if you could hold this in front of the camera and take a few bites.
You didn't bring me proper Irish sweets. You brought me these bastard British sweets. Is that the case?
That is unfortunately the case, Sam.
Oh, a true Irishman like me, I hate the British. I hate this candy that you brought me. I wish a pox upon your family. I hope you never taste candy again, lad. This bastard devil British candy. I'll kill the lot of you for this. Fruit pastilles from Roundtree's. Vegan friendly, lad. You expect me to eat this with a straight face? Vegan friendly? I'd rather put it up my arse.
Okay, I mean, maybe we can try something different shortly, but no worries, Sam. Sam, I was just going to say before...
You should do the rest of the candy, just get it out of the way.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, Sam, coming up next is licorice all sorts. It's very...
I'll do all sorts of damage to your head for putting this British bastard candy in my face. You know I only eat Irish all sorts, you dumb bastard, you daffy bastard, you twat. Maynards. Oh, look, meet a world-class footballer. You can meet me world-class fist crap like that, boyo.
Okay, so not a big fan of the licorice all sorts.
We gotta be quiet, sorry. Yeah.
Not a big fan of the licorice all sorts, but maybe the Haribos might be something that you quite like?
Oh, the Haribos, lad. I hate these. I think we probably might have overstayed our welcome here. Should we move? We'll move. Because we've got a lot of people in the hotel. So sorry. We'll move.
Just picking this back up there with Sam Hyde. Sam, I had one final piece of confectionery that I wanted to give to you before we just had to move ourselves from the scene. One final one. This one's, well, I'll let you have a look at it, read it yourself.
Turkish Delight! Damn you, boy! I should have known you were going to pull some crap like that on me, wearing your Teddy Fresh Rick and Morty shirt. I want to rip that off and choke you with it, you bastard, you daffy bastard, you wee cunt. You wee little twat, bringing me Turkish Delight wearing a Hela Klein shirt. Oh, I'll paste you one.
I didn't mean to upset you there, Sam. I do apologise. But Sam, I was going to say, you remind me of Jake the Snake Roberts mixed with Andy Kaufman, mixed with Sam Hyde. You're a very interesting fellow, Sam.
Oh, lad, I shouldn't remind you of anybody. The Candyman's a one of one. The greatest Irishman of the past 2,000 years.
I noticed that you got a cigarette in your mouth. Have you been doing much Jaws exercise? Have you been doing much Jaws exercise in the lead up to this fight?
Oh, not as much as you, lad. I'm sure you've been down there in the men's room jazzercising your life away. Not me. I've been smoking, though. I've been smoking quite a few of these.
Key mentioned in the build-up to this, the greatest thing to happen to influencer boxing. Is that a title, a burden you want to carry, Sam?
It's not a burden to a man of the Candyman's stature and magnitude. Don't worry about me. I've got no problem carrying the whole world on me back if I have to.
With that said, though, Sam, you mentioned that you've got a lot of voices in your head leading up to this one. What have they been telling you? Should you get the win at the weekend? Should you get the weekend?
Oh, I will, laddie. I'll be winning.
Should you get the win at the weekend, Sam?
Oh, I will, laddie. Oh, I will. Mark my words, I will.
Hassan Piker is a name that you've been linked with a lot. Do you actually think you get that fight, Sam?
Oh, we'll see. I'll have to force his hand. One way or another, he'll be fighting me. Whether it's my hands around his bloody neck after I sneak into his apartment, or whether it's in the ring, he'll be fighting me, lad.
He said he didn't want to give you the platform.
We'll see who platforms who when I'm in front of 200 million people in the KSI fight, calling out his name, screaming for him.
Did you hear about Gideon recently being banned from Twitch, and then a lady who's done a very interesting Twitch stream recently only got a 7-day ban? Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't, lad. But I'm sure it's a case of female preference and anti-male sentiment running ragged in these Silicon Valley companies. They don't like the men. They don't like the men folk.
Are we in the good timeline, Sam?
We're about to be in the best timeline. Mark my words.
Mr. Hyde, I'd like to end on a question that you were asked during the end of your TED talk. That was, Sam, or Mr. Hyde, I'd like to know what message you would like us to take away.
I prefer Mr. Hyde. I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Sam. If you called me Mr. Hyde, I'd prefer that. It's more formal. It shows that you fear me.
I'm not sure about fearing you, but...
Oh, are you sure about that? In a dark alley with me, lad?
Okay. Mr. Hyde,
thank you, lad.
I'd like to know what message you would like us to take away from this exactly.
The message is... Hold on, they're beaming it to me. I'm receiving it. Message. I don't know. If you want something, just work hard. How about that?
That was sincere. I wasn't expecting that.
How's that for a message?
That's a really good message. Sam, I'll leave that there. Thank you so much for
I am wise. I agree with you. I'm wise. That's a good message. All right. Thank you.
Sam,
thank you for the cigarette.
It wasn't for me.
Oh, believe me, I needed this. I'll be enjoying this later in my room.
You can't smoke indoors, Sam.
Oh, they make special rules for me here. Don't worry, I know the owner of this hotel.
Any other special rules they made for you?
They have special rules custom made for me in this hotel. I can basically fucking do anything I want. I run it like a prison.
Have you enjoyed your time in London?
This hotel's like federal lockup for me. It's no big deal. That's why I keep saying, if I have to go do a bid, I come to this hotel. I fucking run this place. I run this place, dude. People give me their shoes. I go up to the owner. I say, "Give me your fucking shoes." He says, "Yes, sir, Mr. Hyde." How many cartons of cigarettes would you like today, Mr. Hyde? Oh, 3? You're fucking right.
What does a bid mean?
That's when you go away for doing something bad. You go to jail. You do a bid. I'm doing a week-long bid up in this bitch. Up in the Intercontinental Hotel.
Have you enjoyed your time in London, Sam?
No, it's disgusting. You people are savages. It's so cramped. It's so packed. The population density is so insane. The drivers are so bad. Fuck London. Fuck this place. Just kidding. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. That's not nice. But it is all the things I just said. The density is insane. I can't understand how you can do anything. And the drivers are fucking loopy. They're like out of their, they're literally playing a fucking game. They're playing FIFA while they're driving. It's fucking crazy.
I was in Jeddah last week. It was even crazier, the driving.
Where?
Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for the Usyk Joshua 2 fight.
What, do they just drive like madmen?
Yeah, like GTA.
Damn. Well, I want to see that. That'd be interesting.
Sam, do you watch boxing at all? Did you catch Usyk Joshua 2?
I caught the highlights of it. I saw that Joshua became mentally unraveled,
yeah,
which was, I mean, dude, if you put your, if you put pour your life, your soul into something, and you lose, you could become mentally unraveled. I think that's fair. I think it's good that people seem to be understanding of that. But also, I don't think he should. I think at some point someone told Joshua that he's got to be like corporate. I think he should just be like wasn't he a drug dealer?
I mean, in his past, I think he had to do community service.
So he should just be a thug. Like be who he shouldn't try to be like smiling and shit. What the fuck is he smiling for? And I don't think he should. I think he should try to like just beat people up. He should just be aggressive and beat people up in the ring and not try to outbox Usyk.
Final couple of questions. I mentioned Jake the Snake Roberts being someone that you reminded me of, as well as Andy Kaufman, one former wrestler, one that also did wrestling in the past, a very infamous skit that was Andy Kaufman did. Could you ever see yourself in a wrestling ring?
I don't think so. I think I'm done with anything requiring constant physical training. I think I'm good with that for now.
Dude, you look in tremendous shape, man. Like, legitimately, you look really good.
I've been working my fucking ass off, but it's it's worth it for this, but the next one it wouldn't be worth it. I think I'm all set.
Really? Why?
Just because they wouldn't. I would need like millions of dollars to justify the. And I'm not saying I'm worth millions of dollars. I'm saying for me to like get off my ass and do it, they'd have to pay me some amount of money that I'm not worth.
Respectfully, can I ask you how much you've been paid? You don't have to give away the detail.
Well, it's based on the. I don't know if they would want me saying. Okay. It's not a lot, but it's. I would pay to be here. To be on the KSI undercard is massive, massive as the UK would say. It's like an unbelievable opportunity. So it doesn't really matter to me what I'm being paid for this one.
Sam, I've already given the final message, but I'll just leave the final word with yourself.
What's the final word?
Whatever you want to say.
Okay, so free form?
Whatever you want to say.
I got nothing special to say right now.
Not a problem.
I think we covered it.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you, Sam. Thank you for giving me your time.
Thank you, man.
All the best.
Thank you, bro.